What up, players? This is Sabro54, ready to show you guys some matches with the newly Aegislash VMAX deck that I've made. Tank focused this time, not turbo, like the first one I showed in standard. That one was pretty cool too, but I think this one has a better grind game, of course, being a tank-based deck, and better control. Once you get your sort of perfect setup, I mean, it's going to be pretty scary, your opponent having to deal with Aegislash VMAX and Zacian, and all the healing you can do. Amazing. With the draw you can get from Silverly too. You've got that guy getting you what you need. So let's get to it. Looks like I'm gonna play first. My opponent forced me to play first. Otherwise I wouldn't play first with this deck. You want to play second, maybe use like the GX attack immediately too. And we opened up with the Lucario Melmetal, so that's good. And I'm going to get Zacian actually. Since I couldn't get an energy, maybe hopefully get an energy with this guy. I don't want to spend my turns without getting energy attachments, especially in this sort of deck, in decks like these, but sometimes it happens. So at least we're going to get one with Zacian. Of course, it would have made a lot of sense to get Silverly too. Type null, what I meant to say, so I can get out the Silverly next turn. But Zacian got us a bit of a draw too, so it's okay. Now it looks like I'm playing against Coalossal VMAX. This deck can be very, very strong once it sets up. You know, they've got all of the stone energies, VMAX Pokemon, another strong tank deck essentially. But I mean, I think it's a bit overrated too, to be honest. I don't know, maybe it's very effective against Arceus, that's why people use it. I would like to use Coalossal VMAX, perhaps and expand it with stuff like Macargo, but I don't have them unfortunately. So let's see how this match is going to go. He's using the Jirachi too to draw some cards. I guess it would pair well, just like with the Oranguru, trying to get the energies, get energies and maybe stack them with Oranguru. I suppose Jirachi helps you with that. So immediately bring out the Aegislash VMAX, so that's good. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the GX attack. I don't think there's much point trying to wait for that guy to just build energies and then discard them, because they can do very good damage with its first attack, as you know, they're revealing the top energy card that they stack, and then grabbing it, you do like 120 and shit. So there's not really much point. I might as well just use it now, and then I can use my main attacks later, get that extra defense. Because this guy, even though he does a lot of damage, his range is sort of limited. I mean, it's that 240, and that's it. I don't have any weakness. I can't even get like a 2-hit KO actually if I use Mala and Lina effectively. So it's not going to be an easy matchup, but I feel like I can control it very well if we set up. Now the one, I suppose, bad thing is that Silverly GX will be an easy pick-in for that guy. I just get him out, he can just kill him and get 2 prizes. But I think I will have to get out at least one anyway, so I can use him a bit, draw some cards. And I sort of have it set up nearly, so we're probably going to use him. But he actually used Marnie, messing up my hand. That Giratina also discarded my special energy on, what's it called, like the Lucario Melmetal. It doesn't matter, to be honest, because this guy, this deck isn't really for him to use Steel Fist and maybe go for the big attack. Maybe sometimes we'll build up to do 150, but like with Metal Saucers and stuff. But it's mainly just to use the GX attack, get us that extra defense, and that's it. So Cynthia and Caitlyn dump a Metal Energy, draw 3 cards, and I see some nice stuff. There's the Metal Goggles, and let's see. Gonna attach it, yeah. I mean, if he's gonna get rid of it, he's gonna get rid of it. Capture Energy, let me get the other Aegislash V. Gonna get that out too, since I've got the other VMAX over there. And Evolution and Sense, get my Silverly GX as well. Very, very good. Metal Saucer, getting energy, and it's also another card out of my hand. And now we can draw 3 cards with disc reload, and I can even use, of course, Zacian too. So it's really great. This guy's going to get a metal energy too. So very, very nice. We're setting up very, very nicely here. Now, of course, my opponent, his setup is going to be really scary too once he completes it. But it's basically, we're both building up our armies, you could say. Very sort of controlling, very sort of strategic. And this is how this deck, you sort of want to go with it. Sometimes, of course, you can attack really quickly with the Metal Saucers and Zacian, and if you can get that sort of opportunity, you should take it. The quicker you get prizes, the stronger Aegislash VMAX can become. But, of course, we're trying to set up here and just control the game with some healing. Okay, so Evolution Incense going to get the other VMAX too, so this guy's going to be out too, so we can switch between them, attack between them as I use and heal them. And Quick Ball, I'm not going to get anything. Use disc reload. Let's see, draw 3 cards. I could have just went with Magnolia, you know, search something that I'm not going to use and then go for a big Magnolia, but I sort of want to use Marnie and not go overboard just yet. So here goes, and let's see, Mallow and Lana. I've got, didn't get a switch. I was looking for a switch here. So, didn't get what we needed. Gonna use Interpret Sword, gotta pass the turn like that. I mean, I am gonna give him an easy KO here, but it is what it is. It's all good. We're still in good control. Our main guys that have energies are safe. He's using Communication to Dene in the deck. And what's he gonna grab, actually? Another Dene. That's a bit strange. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he was looking for something else that wasn't in the deck. Okay, dude. Alright. Do what you have to do. Now, unfortunately, with 100 damage, and this guy being ready with 4 energies, I can't really save Melmetal. And man, look at this guy, so scary. 380 HP, 3 of the stone energies blocking 60 damage. It's gonna be really rough. Now, he actually pulled the Aegislash. I didn't see what it did, but I'm guessing it must be boss's orders. Okay, and he also played down the Giratina again, used Scoop Up Net and played that down, making me discard the energy. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because we're going to use the Zacian anyway. I'm going to heal the dude, and then I can just start building the other Aegislash VMAX. So, didn't do a lot of damage, just 180, thanks to the goggles, and of course, thanks to our GX attack, blocking a lot of damage. So, we're faring very well. He got that free, huge-ass attack, but it just couldn't do enough damage. I do 172 because he's blocking so much, goddammit. Yeah, it's a bit sad. But that guy is in 2-hit KO range if I can get like the Field Blower. Or the Tool Scriber, what I meant to say. Indeed, indeed. And thanks to our GX attack, he can actually one-shot the Zacian, which is excellent. It makes a world of a difference. Okay. And you can see that this guy, I mean, this sort of deck, it's so defensive. This guy, like, is such a defensive behemoth. You know, 380 HP with the buff padding, blocking so much damage with the stone energies, but using a strong Pokemon like Zacian, you can still get that 2-hit KO. I mean, if he doesn't heal, if he doesn't do something, if he's just relying on tanking and doesn't have any healing, I'm still going to kill the dude. So, Scoop Up Net once again to reuse Uranguru and draw more cards, I guess. Going for Magnolia, maybe kind of desperate. It's going a bit too fast. I mean, I've drawn a lot of cards too in my deck, but I think he's ahead of me. And what are you gonna do? I mean, I've got 2 hurt dudes on the bench, and he's gonna hit Zacian too. Unfortunately for you, you're 10 short of a knockout, and it is perfect for me. Now, honestly, it's kind of a waste to use Malin Lana on this guy because he's not gonna take a hit anyway. But I don't see any other way for me to switch. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and do it. Discard the damn what's it called? Like the rod and metal energy. And let's go for the metal saucer. Get an energy. Put it on you, and I mean, I gotta switch. And we're gonna draw a lot of cards with Silverly too. Give me that maximum 5. Excellent. And at this point, I just really want to see like the Tool Scrapper, maybe stuff like Boss's Orders would be good. These sorts of cards to sort of round up the game. So this guy had 340 damage. So he's only hanging on due to the buff padding. So if I get rid of that, he dies on his turn. Or my turn actually, and I can still make an attack. So this is how I want to set it up, to be honest. That's why I just went ahead and attacked with Zacian. Get that sort of extreme damage while we can. Ranguru again. VMAX Boulder, he's going to get the KO. It's actually not very good on his part, because he's still going to need to KO like a VMAX and somebody else. Now, I promoted this Aegislash there. We're going to use it. And let me put Metal Energy on you. I'm still okay. I don't need to use Melon Lana just yet, but eventually we're going to have to. Because I got to heal up the damn, what is it called? The Melmetal, so that it's not a liability. Poker Gear. Some options here. Damn, I just couldn't see the damn Tool Scrapper again. Is it even in the deck? I only have 1. Haven't taken any prizes, so it could be in the deck. But I'm still going to try. It could be in the prizes, what I meant to say. And it isn't. I mean, I've drawn so many cards, it must be in the prizes. Anyway, I guess we're just going to have to do this like that. Make an attack and just get the KO like that. It's a bit unfortunate. But one thing that I've noticed is that this guy doesn't really heal. He's not running any healing cards, which is kind of strange in my eyes. I mean, I don't know what the conventional Coalossal build is, but normally wouldn't you want to use some healing cards in this deck, like a Malin Lana that I'm using? Then, like, he would have probably been in a better position. But right now, I think I'm the one in control still. Now that we got 3 prizes, Aegislash is going to be extremely powerful. And Jirachi is going to draw a card. My opponent, I mean, the best thing he can do is target down Silverly and then try and pick on the hurt Melmetal to just finish off the game. But of course, I'm not going to let that happen so easily. He promotes Coalossal and goes for Boss's Orders, killing the Silverly. Actually, finally did it. He should have done it from an earlier point of the game, to be honest, because I wasn't going to be drawing cards. It's 2 prizes since you're going to do it anyway. So there he goes. And obviously, he made this play thinking that it's going to kill the Melmetal next. But I'm not going to allow that. And right now, I'm not going to play any other Silverlies, because he can just easily pick on it. I'm not going to allow him to have any easy Boss's Orders plays. So discard Silverly and Magnolia, and put Aegislash back in the active position. Make sure that Melmetal is healed, so now he can't one-shot it. And max hack for a whopping 230 damage after all of his sort of block and shit. But I mean, he only has 1 stone energy on that guy. Either way, it's 2-hit KO range, which is what we want. And there isn't any easy targets. He can't kill the other Aegislash VMAX. I mean, killing the type null doesn't do anything for him. He cannot kill the Melmetal. Of course, I mean, if he would get him stuck, it'd be bad. But he surrenders, actually. Decided that he couldn't do anything, but I did sort of put him in a position where there wasn't an easy way to win. And it's a GG. Slightly long game, but this is how it is with these kinds of decks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time. Wasai!